What's up? What's up, world? Hope everybody doing all right this morning. I give some people a chance to get in. Hit that like, hit that sub, also comment as well, and also hit the notifications too, so that you're able to uh, get my videos. What's up with it, Jamoris? Man, Jamoris, man, you been MIA. Kim Folk, what's up, bro? Hey, you know I'm going to ask, man. What's up with it, Jacob? I see you in the building, Funky Town up in here. Look, man. Uh, we got to talk about this situation. What's up, Blackface? I see you in the building. Oh, you been here, bro? Just listening, man. Yeah, man. I thought you'd been in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Or step up on that panel or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, like, hey, Kuzma said, but yeah, hell yeah. He said, I'm out of it. But you know what though? Some of that shit he bought on himself. He bought on himself. He bought that shit on himself. Everybody would tell you he bought that shit on himself. And I like Kuzma. I like Kuzma. Look here, man. Here's my thing about it. All right. You came there. You came there to LA. You came there to LA. Okay. And in the beginning, people had high hopes for you. At least I did. At least when I was looking at them. And what's up, Octavia? Texas, I see you up in here. Yeah, hey, yeah, Jacob Jennings. Hey, that nigga Ticket called that nigga shout out to Ticket. That nigga Ticket called Kyle Kuzma Amber Rose. Yeah, yeah, Octavius. Yeah, he just cared about his fashion, his haircut, but don't forget his girlfriend. Don't forget his girlfriend. He having trouble with his girlfriend. I ain't gonna get it into that personal stuff or whatever, but nah. But listen, man, you were doing everything was going so great for you. You know what I'm saying? Then on top of that, uh, you sat up there. You sat up there, and when you when LeBron had came to LA, you should have just played your role and did whatever. I know you were frustrated at the fact that he came and everything. You wanted to be that main guy. You were starting and everything. And you felt like you got demoted. But now you let that take over your mind, and then you have all these little issues at the back of your mind and everything. Okay. And here's my thing: you signed a damn contract over the summer. You signed the deal. You signed the extension. So you bought that shit on yourself. So how the hell you gonna get frustrated? And it clearly showed in your play. I mean, if you look at his body language, if you looked at Schroeder's body language, it was clear and evident that they couldn't play, that they didn't want to be there. It was clear and evident that these guys did not want to play. Now, listen, I I'm not here to shit on Kyle Kuzma if that's what you think. If you think that I think he's trash, no, Kyle Kuzma is very talented. Matter of fact, uh, him and Tatum, when they were in there together and everything, there were a lot of people comparing the two. But Tatum has clearly taken a significant, drastic head and shoulders above Kuzma. Because of course Tatum's role is much different. He is that superstar, emerging superstar in Boston. And yes, he is a superstar. Wait, what? I don't give a fuck what you say. Yes, he's emerging into that before you get up in this superstar bullshit. Um, and then on top of that, what's it called? Uh, uh, um, Kyle Kuzma, he kind of like a drastic change with his game. Now, when he had an opportunity to carry the team and he had him on his shoulders and everything, when Brown was out and all these other people were out, missing games and stuff like that, you failed you failed to take over. You had numerous opportunities, both on the defensive end, more importantly, and as well as the offensive end. But you did not do it. So no, who's not a superstar yet? Jacob Jennings. Yes, he is. Who? Tatum. Yes, he is. Eastern Conference Finals. Are you out your mind? Come on, Jacob Jennings, you got to come with that, man. Y'all got to come stronger with y'all logic. Wait, what? You in the building, man? Good morning to you. I know you coming up in here. You probably gonna be like, yeah, man, leave that old Amber Rose looking ass nigga alone. But go ahead, let's hear what you got to say.
First of all, shout out to Polo. Salute to the chat. One time for the panel. Um, yeah, bright to the morning. But it's kind of rainy over here, so I ain't see the sun yet. But what I'm gonna say is, first off, Tatum, upcoming superstar. Not a superstar yet, but upcoming. See, like we so loosely with them titles, man. I'm scared for it now, man. That title so loosely. Then by the end of next year, bro, we gonna have like 20 all superstars.
Hold on. I definitely, hey, I usually don't cut people off, man. But we got to hash that out right now, okay? If Jason Tatum went out of the game, if Jason Tatum went out of the game, and also Jalen Brown, where would the Boston Celtics be?
Fifth to
Nowhere,
eighth,
nowhere. They wouldn't even made the
fifth,
playoffs.
fifth to
Okay,
eighth
so what that
seed.
says is that he would have made nigga. Jason Tatum is a motherfucking superstar. That nigga's putting up 50 pieces.
Yo, I'm not
What are you
knocking.
talking
Like, yo,
about, man?
listen,
Who
listen.
who you think work
Yo,
with this
so
motherfucker?
so let me ask you a question. So what's an
Who? No,
all
no,
star to you?
no, no.
What's an all
You
star
ain't
to you,
asking me
bro?
no damn question. First, you say Giannis ain't no superstar. He a two-time MVP and got Defensive Player of the Year award. Then you say that motherfucking Nash ain't no motherfucking superstar. Man, he a two-time motherfucking MVP. Now you
He
saying
all world.
Tatum, man, ain't no motherfucking
Giannis,
superstar. This nigga dunked on Bron. He dunked on Bron when he came in this bitch. Nigga, come on, man.
but did he get a victory over Braun? No.
No,
See,
he
that's the
didn't, but he
problem.
was a rookie and he was placed under the fire.
But
And he
listen,
went to the Eastern Conference Finals last year. So how the hell you gonna say this nigga ain't no damn superstar?
like I said, bro.
Come on, man,
Like I said, bro. Like, what's wrong with being an all star? Why is people so
nigga,
against being an
because
all star?
nigga ain't
There's
never
three
wrong with being
levels
an
to
all
it.
star, but
Let me
he's
tell you something.
above that, nigga.
There's
What the
three
hell you
levels.
talking about?
There's star, all star, and then there's
Hey,
superstar.
I'm sorry. Hey, wait, what, man? I'm sorry. You and this,
18.
oh yeah, you ain't no superstar. You ain't no superstar. Hey, that's getting kind of old. You gonna have to come with that logic to where you
I'm
saying,
trying to
okay, hey,
explain.
look,
I'm trying to
this is the
explain
reason
because
why he
like
ain't no superstar.
I
This
feel like
nigga is a 20-point scorer and a perennial all star.
let me ask you a question. What do you categorize JR Drew Holiday
Yeah,
as?
sounds political, man. You. Hey, you getting it this morning? Wait, what? You.
Yo, South is bugging, bro, because he knows good, bro. See how loose these guys are, bro. Everything, everybody see
You know
guys.
what? Hey, you know what? Wait, what? I'm not even gonna honor your logic this morning. You know why? Because your ass said that Dirk is better than Bird, nigga. So that already tells me, nigga, that your ass is off, nigga.
You spreading fake news. I said
No,
he's
I'm fucking with you, man.
he's
Go
more
go ahead and
body.
go, cause you finna get roasted after you get done with your little soliloquy. Go ahead, man.
But I ain't gonna lie though, like I feel like I think it's unfair that we kind of like crucify, not crucify, but just really saying that Kuzma really is the problem. Let's be honest, bro. Let's truthfully be. When that time when they were comparing the Kuzma and the Tatum's together, that was at a time where the team could possibly be a Kuzma team, especially with the pieces they had already and with the things they could do. However, you gotta understand, like when a mega star like a LeBron come through, it would dynamically change everything that you had planned before he had that. Just a prime example of a Kyrie situation where Kyrie already, you know what I'm saying, like it kind of hindered him from growing as well as in the same situation with Kuzma because due to the simple fact that they're gonna build an offense around a LeBron, and you know how LeBron is. I need certain pieces. It's not that like he's a Kevin Durant where he can just let Ayo play your game and I'm just flow with you. LeBron is a different being. Like he's a different cat. He's the type of player like, hey, I need you to get in that corner. I need you to be in this position where I can pass it to you. You be right there on point. KD is the type of player where you can play your game and I'm gonna just get mine my way. You know what I'm saying? Compared to making you follow through and try to like proceed and for me to help me get score in that way. How LeBron do a lot. So like I said, Kuzma, I hope he do get traded to a better situation where he can be able to like actually blossom and not be like, you know what I'm saying, 1 minute I'm gonna start, 1 minute I'm on the bench, and then everybody said, oh, it's your time to shine. Well, okay. Well, the coach is not gonna run no plays for me. I haven't been getting the greatest opportunities to show that I am you know what I'm saying, I'm a productive star on the rise, not an all-star, but a star on the rise. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, like chances and he do make mistakes he do, and like the whole world is like, oh, you're done. You can't be here. You're so trash. Like, bro, like you know what I'm saying. The sports fan had became so out of touch with reality that they expect somebody who haven't got reps that many times to just go out there and be a robot for them. And oh yeah, he gonna get that 25. It's nah, it don't work like that. You gotta get in rhythm. You gotta be able to flow throughout a lot of certain things. And I feel like as sports fans and especially the Laker Nation, they just need to take a chill pill and step the fuck back and let next season unfold instead of just saying, "Oh, we need to trade Kuzma now." You're getting a little too hype. You're not seeing the picture. You're too close. Back the fuck up and see the whole view instead of just being so. Well, he gotta be the problem. He gotta be the problem. No, back up. See that.
No, 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 no. But see, that's hold on. Let me stop
Go
you
ahead.
there, and I'm gonna let you
Uh,
go in just a second. Celtics Nation. I'm surprised you up in here, man. You definitely in the Lions den with all these. We're talking about Lakers and stuff. But anyways, I ain't gonna get on that. Boston up in this bitch too. But look, man. All right. Wait, what? Okay. Lakers fans, they don't see it. This isn't Brooklyn fans. This isn't Miami fans. This ain't no goddamn this ain't no motherfucking Sacramento fans. This ain't nigga, these are Lakers fans, okay? And nigga, when you don't own your shit and the bar and expectations are set high when you talk about championships, when you talk about a guy like motherfucking Kobe Bryant that had walked through that bitch and done blood, sweat, and tears. When you talk about Magic that came in, hit the scene, hit the ground running. You know what I'm saying? 1979 championship. When you talk about a guy like Kareem who was able to be resilient in the games that he played bad. When you talk about even Shaq Diesel, got to show respect to him when he was a dominant force. Even when you talk about Micah, even when you talk about Elder Belly, even talk about with a motherfucker like Jerry West, man, you talking about guys that really are championship pedigree. Now, Kyle Kuzma, for everything that we say about him, hey, he's got a chip. He did bring a chip to LA, regardless of what type of chip you may see it. Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, you know what I'm saying? Goofy, Laffy Taffy, whatever the fuck you see it is, Disney World, I don't give a damn shit. Them motherfuckers got a championship. They went out there in the bubble and they did their thing and they came back with it, okay? But the problem is we're not talking about Kyle Kuzma and saying he tried and all this other stuff. That's not what they're saying. There's growing friction between him and LeBron. He wants to be the guy, okay? Much like Kyrie Irving wanted to be the guy when he was with LeBron. He wants to let his wings, you know what I'm saying, sort of fly a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that you had every opportunity when you were there to have when you had the keys placed in your hand to show up, and you did not do it. You were inconsistent too, and he was getting plenty of minutes. Wait, what? Let's not act like Kyle Kuzma. Oh, he was getting Taco Fall minutes or some shit like that. That motherfucker would get minutes, nigga. That nigga even started a lot of games. So we got to cut the cap on that one. Go ahead, Celtics Nation. You got it, man. Celtics, you there? Okay, I guess he fell out. Go ahead. You can keep on cooking now. Go ahead. Wait,
Listen,
what?
listen. Like I think everybody got a small vision window because they all looking at this one season. This. Like, first of all, man, I'm saddened to see what happened to Giannis last night. That shit kind of fucked me up. Um,
Yeah, we're not talking about that right now. We're talking
but
about Kyle Kuzma. We'll talk
yeah, I
about that
just,
later.
no, I know, I just threw that out there just to put my words out there. But like I said, bro, like this whole season itself it should be a vacuum. You know what I'm saying, and not try to like make it into a whole thing for years to come. Like I said, like this is a unique situation. Yeah, I wasn't on Kuzma after that championship. I mean, I wasn't on Kuzma before that championship, like how y'all are now. Like, yo, we got to trade him away. The nigga just gave you a ring last year. How can you you know what I'm saying? I thought you know what I'm saying, like
Nah, there was
Lakers,
people. There was people that were disappointed in Kuzma.
but the fact that like people like these same people are the same people who
Some
agree.
people didn't even. Hey, wait, what? Some people didn't even want him to sign that contract,
But
or some people felt like he shouldn't have got that contract extension.
I'm saying though, but like the fact that he did get a contract and he brung y'all a ring as in the Lakers nation, like bro, like it's like 1 minute you want to be there. It's like two face. It's like tongue in cheek, man. One moment it's like, yeah, he won us a championship. At another minute, oh well, he caused us this season. This season was already caused by the fact that they broke up the original team off rip. Then you try to bring in these new guys who want contracts, like a shooter and everything like that, and then you put them in front of him to get in the starting lineup and stuff like that. And then like I said, is LeBron gonna be a point guard or is he gonna be his position? Play the fucking point guard so Kuzma can play. Why are you having another point guard that's not a point guard in a point guard position and you keep trying to run the ball? That's selfishness. And like I said, like it's not about Kuzma want to be the man. He want to show his game, just like how Kyrie want to show his game properly. You know what I'm saying? It's just everybody keep thinking when it comes to LeBron, oh, he trying to be the man, as in the other player. Nah,
Okay,
it's not that.
but hold on.
Y'all capping, man,
Hold
caping.
on. No, no. Let's listen. I know everybody. They want to sit here. They want to try to put it. And make it seem like it's LeBron's fault in this situation. I'm gonna be real with you. Wait, what? In this situation, it's not LeBron's fault because I'm gonna tell you why. Listen, wait, what? If you that guy, right? If you that guy, you at Megastar, and let's say I'm playing in a place like LA or whatever, and I'm doing what I can. I'm just getting into the league. I'm even putting up value points and everything. But guess what? We're not going to the playoffs. We're not fighting for. We're not even in contention for anything. But you got a guy that's been proven, that's been to the finals, a perennial All Star, future Hall of Famer, and everything, and his resume speaks for himself and everything. Who do you think that they're gonna put the keys or give the keys to? They're gonna give the keys to that guy. So you need to step aside. Kyle Kuzma, look, you averaged 16 when you came in. You averaged 18 your second year. You took a drop when you came back down to 12, and I think you had 10 this year or whatever. Okay, what we weren't arguing that you could put up points on the board. I'm gonna tell you the Achilles heel that I was disappointed with Kuzma. Okay, it was his defense. He was lacking on defense, and sometimes he wasn't really good at he wasn't good at his reads and stuff too. And offensively, he wasn't playing as well as he should have been because he was kind of salty about him being that main guy and all that other stuff. You have to pick it up. You have to be motivated, and you have to have that attitude. Okay, all right, I'm gonna do whatever it takes. If I'm getting demoted to the bench, oh well. Did you see Patrick Beverly crying? Oh man, I'm on the bench now. No, he went out there. You know what I'm saying? He made a contribution. He came off the bench, and guess what? He shut down Butler, and it was very effective. Sometimes you have to understand what they're doing. I know Frank Vogel. Everybody gets on him about his adjustments and all that other stuff, but it's not all on Frank Vogel. A lot of that's on Kuzma. All right, look, wait, what? I'm gonna let you cook in just a second though. I gotta let Celtics Nation go because he fell out, and then after Celtics Nation, go ahead and go. Wait, what? Y'all go ahead and cook, man. Oh no, I guess he fell out. All right, go ahead. Wait, wait, man, man, Celtics Nation, you gotta keep. Man, come on, man. Go ahead. Wait, what?
Man, like I said, bro, it's just to the point that like you telling Kuzma change your game, be a stand up shooter, like you know what I'm saying. Go work on your shooting. Just be a post up shooter. Like you want him to be a 3-and-D guy, bro. That's what it sounds like, bro. Like honestly, bro, and I don't need a Kuzma to be turned into a Denny Green. I don't like that, bro. I don't like that, and that's what they trying to do with him, man. Cause they lost Denny Green, they trying to turn him into a Denny Green situation, as in like just 3-and-D.
Yeah,
But
but
but that's not right because he got more than that,
how
and
is
that
that not right?
because you hindering his potential, and that's what I'm
That's not
saying.
hindering your potential.
Let me like I said, with anytime somebody play with LeBron, right or wrong, Kevin Love, Chris Bosh, Kyle Kuzma, right now, Kyrie not playing the rightful position he want to play. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Still,
but it's
but
not. He don't have. He is not dictating anything. No way. What?
but I'm saying just for his presence and playing, he's not. If LeBron want to be a point guard, please be a point guard. Just be that. Change your whole position and be a point guard. Don't be having these guys out here thinking that you're
Oh
not a point
man.
guard, but having a point guard out there, but you have all these other guys thinking, oh shit, LeBron doing the point, but who is this point? You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like you fucking up everything. Play your position. And this is what I'm talking about, Mister. I gotta do everything on the court. You know what I'm saying? That's not right, bro. You gotta be like,
Okay. All right. Hold on. Hold on. I got Celtics Nation up in here. Wait. Wait. Go ahead, Celtics Nation. I'm gonna catch you right now before you where you stab out again, man.
Oh, no, my fault, Polo. Salute, brother. I had to handle some business, but man, where's all this Jason Tatum hate coming from, man?
Yeah, but that's not. Hey, I know, but that's not what this is about. We'll get to that in a second, though. But the topic is about
Oh,
Kyle Kuzma and the LeBron friction and him going frustrated with being there in LA. What do you think about that?
oh, I think Kyle Kuzma do way better out of LA. I think he do better somewhere else.
I agree with that.
I think he's just not a fit with the Lakers. Like cause it's like you see Spurs, like he can play, he can play. It's just like he just ain't good with the Lakers.
Right. Well, I'm gonna let wait what go after this, but I'm gonna say this. Look, sometimes, man, you just gotta make certain sacrifices. You know what organization that you're playing with. Uh, you have to go in there and you have to just do what's called upon to do it. You did it the previous year. Your production it dropped a little bit, but you were still a valuable contribute. Made a valuable contribution to winning the championship or whatever. So you were a part of that championship team. So now they have expectations for you. You can't just come in there. Do you think Michael Cooper was complaining? Oh well, you know what, man? Man, you know what, man? I'm tired of Worthy and Magic and Kareem and all this. No, he
He did
played
his
his role.
job.
He probably wanted to score. He probably wanted to do other things like that and put up 20 and all this other stuff. Even like when you talk about a guy, shout out to Two Raw, when he was talking about Dennis Johnson. Dennis Johnson, man, he probably could have did all that stuff by the time he got to Boston and stuff like that. But guess what? He realized, okay, I have other scorers. I have Larry. I have Kevin. I have Danny Age. I have all these other guys that are a lot younger than me and more established and everything, and a lot better. So you have to take that into account.
He had a different role at that point in time in his career.
Right, and he had a different and Kyle Kuzma in this situation, it's not gonna. Hey, I know what you're saying. Wait, what you think it's gonna stunt his growth? It's not gonna stunt his growth.
It
Now,
already did.
okay, okay, no, listen, put him in a place like Orlando, like what we had already talked about. Wait, what? And our Celtics Nation already. I don't think you heard this. put him in a place like Orlando, okay, or put him in a place like Memphis. Now we're gonna see. Okay, yeah, you have the keys. You're with an organization that is still on the rise or trying to be on the rise or whatever. Let's see how good you really are. And then the next time you face up with all these other guys, hey, we're gonna see if it was their fault or if you was really the Achilles heel.
I
Not,
think Kuzma will be great in Memphis.
I'm gonna be honest. Like it don't even. It's not even for him to take a lead of a team. I think the aspect that like he need to lead his own team to prove. Nah, it's just that he need to get some actual proper way for him.
No, hey, South Political, man, nah, that's not true. He won't be, man, nah. In the G League, yeah, but he not. He don't need to go to no G League, man. Come on, stop that, man.
But like I was saying though, like let's keep it a buck though. Like even if he go to let's say Orlando, yeah, he could be like a second option, a third option because you got Fultz and then you got Anthony over there, and then you go to Memphis, you got John Morant and Brooks over there. But the thing is, it's not even about that, as in like who want to be a leader of a situation. It's about just let him play his game. That's the problem, bro. Like 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 if he not to be a Brooklyn guy, but if he go to Brooklyn, I think Brooklyn will let him play his game. You know what I'm saying?
No, he would still have to make
Instead of
sacrifices.
LeBron telling him, "Yo, you gotta play," and then you gotta remember, lead by example. I heard you say something about Kuzma defense. Yo, when your best player don't play the like your best player don't lead with defense, bro. Because LeBron never really played great defense
Mm-mm.
at all.
That ain't no excuse, man. Him
No,
and
I'm
that
saying
nigga are two different people. He had to
no.
push.
Listen,
No, no,
listen,
I
listen,
agree.
listen.
No, wait, no, let me say this. Wait, what?
Go ahead, bro.
Remember he had to push LeBron to play defense.
Yeah,
So yeah,
Exactly.
that's
yeah.
sad.
But listen, this is what I'm saying, nigga. I'm different from wait what? I'm different from Celtics Nation. I'm not gonna be like, oh well, you know what? Celtics Nation and wait what? They ain't playing defense, so I ain't gonna play. No, nigga, get out there
Exactly.
and play,
Thank
nigga.
you.
That's bad leadership. You know what I'm saying on the LeBron
Nigga,
part, bro.
man, we all know that. Listen, he had leadership last year. LeBron whether he's not seen as a leader or not, that nigga, that nigga is, he's an icon on the team. So you have to do whatever is necessary, and then once you get up out of there, then you could, start, having control of your own destiny. But for right now, you need to go ahead and do what's necessary for the betterment of the team. You got a chip. You did your contribution last year. Now this year, you sitting up there. You and Schroeder are being pretty much cancers to the team. Wesley
What?
Matthews, yeah, they're cancers. They are
Yeah,
cancers to the
yeah,
locker room.
Bro, did you not like, bro, like
yeah.
literally
They are, man.
like the fact that LeBron played along and said, "Yo, I'm gonna play this game," and then have his coach believe it, and then have them niggas
But
believe it,
hey,
and then
but wait,
switched
what?
out. But
This isn't
it's
LeBron's
like, come
fault.
on,
This is
bro.
on Kuzma.
But my thing is like, for
No,
example, we can blame James Harden for Houston, but we can't blame LeBron for the Lakers right
ain't
now.
nobody blaming Jay
But
Harvey.
that had nothing to do. Listen, man,
Bro, his
Kyle Kuzma.
leadership. He
Hold
he
on,
showed
Kyle
yo.
Kuzma. You could see on the bench, wait, what clearly that motherfucker did not want to play. You could look at Schroeder's body language and clearly see that motherfucker did not was not motivated to play. You could clearly see it. I don't want that motherfucker around me. South Political, man. Listen, man. If we playing 2-on-2 or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and we going that wait what, and we going that Celtics Nation, man. If I'm up there, I'm like, oh nah, you know what? Don't worry about it. This game doesn't mean nothing. Man, South Political gonna be like, nigga, you better get your ass off the court, nigga. I'm trying to win this motherfucking game. What you think that them niggas was saying to him?
This,
Exactly.
this the thing, man. I came on here to stop this hypocrisy, man. We gotta
They
quit this.
coming with a cape on, man.
No, we gotta quit this retarded shit. We know when LeBron came back from that groin
Da, da,
injury.
da, da.
LeBron came back from a groin injury, which he shouldn't even came back that early. Y'all want to talk
Uh,
about him pushing him out there when the nigga was out there playing injured with a groin injury and shouldn't have been playing. Number
what
one.
this year or last
And, nu-
year?
and number come
What
on,
year you
man.
talking about?
Now you don't know what year.
You
The
talking about the
first year
first year
when
he came
LeBron
with the
he
Lakers?
came back with from the groin injury.
You talking
Y'all
about the
talking
first
about
year?
Kuzma pushing him out there to play defense.
Yeah,
Listen,
I mean,
That
hey,
shit. That shit
growing or not, you stepped up out there. But
that's what I'm
that right there,
saying,
that's not the
Polo.
topic though.
but,
My
but,
thing is dog
but,
leadership.
but,
Like if you gotta show by leader by like example,
bro,
bro. Like
Durant
this
damn
year,
sure ain't no leader. Now
right?
he in the argument. He in the argument to be the best player, but I know you kind of KDR. But quit all that trying to take shots. This dude
I'm
Kuzma
not taking shots.
is not bad. He's the Kuzma issue is not LeBron. LeBron is not his issue why he not playing well. I done came on and said it before. This is a guy that doesn't sacrifice. He only know how to play one way. He only know how to play one way. But the thing about him, as it's nothing. He can't. I don't believe he can play
Yo,
for a team that's playing for something, man. He can't
Jim,
play for a team to play something. He only know how to play one way. He can't sacrifice his game to help a team do it by doing other things. He's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it, man.
Jim Nation,
I just
3.0
I,
on point. He on point. He exactly got my point. He understand. I'm glad I reached somebody. Thank God.
hey, hold on, wait a minute, wait. I let me get to that in a second. Now, okay, I got it. Okay, I agree with what you're saying. Wait, what? But where I part ways is I do feel like I like Kyle Kuzma. It had nothing to do with feelings. I I've seen his game. That guy got a lot of potential. It's just, man, sometimes, man, like when mentally, man, when you shot, you're just shot or whatever. And now he needs to grow up mentally, just like a lot of other players do. But I feel like he could go and actually hit the ground running somewhere else. Absolutely, but I'm not gonna say he wouldn't be valued to any other team. I feel like Kyle Kuzma could be. I just think that the situation, because another, like I told True the King, I said another man's trash could be another woman's trash could be another woman's treasure. You know what I'm saying? That's with anything in life. So he could go out there and make a valuable contribution to a Brooklyn or to any other place or whatever, and they'd be like, "Wow, Kyle Kuzma, man, we should have had him the whole time." So we can't just sit up there and make that automatic assumption.
But my thing is this though, Polo. We seen before LeBron came there on the progression of a Kuzma growing up. Once LeBron got there, his progression went down. And for South, let me tell you something, bro. With KD, when he went to, when he teamed like when he went to Golden State and worked with Steph and them boys, Steph actually his numbers went up. When he went over there to Brooklyn, Kyrie numbers went up.
No, they
Every time
didn't.
LeBron goes somewhere, a player numbers go down. Think about that. Think
That's
about
No,
that,
that's
bro.
facts.
Think
That's
about
no.
facts.
that.
Do y'all
That's
have the stats on that? Can
Yeah,
y'all
I
pull
pulled
that's
it
a
that
up.
up?
lie.
I can pull that up right now. I got you. Give me a second.
Polo.
LeBron hinders every player he plays with, yo.
Steph Curry numbers did not go up. That's stupid. Why y'all gonna say something stupid like that?
I got you right now. I got you right now. I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
Okay. Well, yeah, because we can't just say, oh no, it didn't, or yeah, it did. We gotta come with the receipts, man.
That see this shit I be talking about. Polo. It's
What's that?
crazy. Fanboy stuff like just saying crazy shit. Well, they're a better
What
team.
what what what
Even,
was the
even
what
from
was the
the
fanboyism?
talking about Steph Curry and all of them. The year before that, he was a unanimous MVP, averaging 30 points. He didn't average no 30 points with Durant there. It wouldn't even be possible, man. It's not enough basketballs to pass around for the nigga to put up the same numbers with Durant on the team. Like, why are you saying crazy shit like that? They were a
So
better team, but these numbers didn't stay the same.
what? Hey,
Like,
wait. Are you still there? Hold on one sec. Celtic Nation, you still there, man?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. All right. Now somebody. Hey, you gotta let these people know, man, that Jason Tatum is an emerging superstar, or
yeah,
in some people's eye, he
yeah,
is a
yeah.
superstar.
Thank you.
He's
Thank
not a.
you.
I would say he hasn't reached that superstar yet, but he right on the
Man,
cusp.
please, you smoking,
He right on the
nigga. You
cusp.
need to pay
No,
attention.
he
That
emerging.
nigga's a
Man,
superstar.
No, no, but you gotta. No, I'm not crazy because I stick to my same criteria. If he
Right, man.
continues,
What criteria, nigga? What criteria you talking about? You ain't had nobody. That nigga was missing another player.
hold on.
hey, yo, I know the
I stick to
Lions
my
didn't.
criteria. Hold on. I stick to the criteria that I laid out. People don't have to agree with it, but you
Nigga,
gotta
your
respect me for sticking to my.
criteria.
No. No, I'm not saying everybody got to
Everybody
stick
ain't
to it.
be like Bron, man.
No, hold on. At least I respect people to stick to their own criteria of how they judge players. My
Hmm.
criteria is, are you in that
Hmm.
MVP conversation, or if not winning for a year, for a couple of years or so,
He made it to the Eastern
then I
Conference
think you're
Finals
emerging.
last year.
What'd you say?
He made it to a conference finals.
No, I'm just saying my criteria. I'm not saying it's law, but I'm saying based
Hmm.
on my criteria, I say when he's in that conversation year in year out for being an MVP type player, then I say he's a superstar. He's on the cusp of do that. He's on the cusp of doing that, and I feel like he will be in that conversation. He performed at that level,
You said
but until then, he's an emerging
he,
superstar to me. Go
okay.
ahead.
That's a good point. No, I get what you're saying now. Hey,
Um,
But
listen,
you
hold
remember I
on.
said that before.
oh
Hold on
no,
one sec.
no.
He said, hold on one sec, Celtics Nation. He said last year Danny Green was mocked by almost every Laker fan, and he was out. And look, and this year every statistical attribute of the game that last year coincidence. I don't think so. Okay, yeah, that's and that's exactly it. That's just like okay, South
Yeah.
Political and Celtics Nation, and Celtics Nation. This applies to you even more because of Taco Fall. That's what I was talking about True the King about with Taco Fall. Yes, I understand he's
Oh
not good at
yeah.
playing the pick. Yes, I understand that he's not good at playing the pick and roll, and maybe he's not as agile and everything. But this is my thing of South Political and Celtics Nation. Man, how can you see any type of growth in garbage time? They put Kobe Bryant in the game at a crucial situation in the playoffs. How are you going to know where that man's potential lies? They put
No, I'm
Tyrese
on.
Maxey in a
On.
crucial situation. Like how are you going to see? You put him 2 minutes left to go or 1 minute left to go in the goddamn game. They screaming Taco Fall, Taco Fall. There ain't no growth to your motherfucking game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Nothing,
But
man.
we know that wasn't a situation with Kuzma. Kuzma had a lot of games where he played important
Yeah,
minutes.
but no, no,
Started to-
I'm not talking. I'm just saying. I was just talking about like just giving an
Yeah.
example, but not, not,
Okay.
not talk. I was in reference to what you did in to Danny Green, that
Okay.
that situation, and then also the situation where a player doesn't really get the opportunity at all, like sitting on the bench. We were talking about Bo in that situation. Kuzma had his opportunity.
Yeah.
He
And
averaged 16 and 18 points his first couple of seasons.
Kuzma had a lot of. He got off a lot of shots. He shot like shit in the playoffs. He, where he shot so many wild ass three balls, it's just disgusting to see how many wild ass shots. He never takes an efficient shot. All his shots are like low percentage shots too. Like, what are you doing? Driving to the goal, missing layups. Like, how is you blaming this on LeBron? Like, what kind of basketball you watching? This dude is out there playing like a chicken with his head cut off. Like every time he got to get the ball, you don't know what the fuck he about to do.
T Pizzle in the bizzle. TP in the building.
Hey, what's going on, homie?
What's up?
What's good? What's good?
What's going
Yeah,
on,
we
T?
talk about your Lakers. I already know you finna be like,
I'm not
all over
saying nothing.
all over
I'm not
Kyle
saying.
Kuzma.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying
Huh?
nothing. I'm not saying nothing. I don't even know what's going on. I'm not even gonna comment on anything. I just got the notification that you was online. So
Okay, well, you already know what the situation is. You probably already know because you're a diehard Lakers fan. But the friction is growing more and more between Kuzma and LeBron, and Kuzma wants out of there so he could go ahead and let his wings fly and everything. So
this
how
should
do
have
you
been
feel?
let the
How you
man
feel
go.
about that?
Look, I'm just gonna say this, and I'm just gonna make this short and sweet. I
Hmm.
I'm not putting no blame on nobody here. I'm not putting it on LeBron. I'm putting the blame on the Lakers organization.
That's a
Hmm.
good
Y'all
point.
stop Kuzma. Y'all stop Kuzma. Y'all stop Kuzma. I'm gonna say this one more time. LA
Uh
Clippers organization.
huh.
Y'all stop them. Y'all stop them. Do I have to? Do I want to mention LeBron name in it? I am not putting his name in it per se. But it's the management
Nigga,
and the
go
people running
ahead,
the
nigga. You
team.
can do
No,
it, nigga.
I
T-Spot,
don't.
you know you want to.
No, I don't. I
Oh
don't have
no,
no. This
I
is the
just
thing.
wanted to
This is the
understand.
Hey,
thing.
stop,
This
you
is the
know, stop
thing.
the lyrical gonna
No,
get a little. He gonna be like, man, don't talk
no,
about
no.
my player.
Hey,
No, it's not even that. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know the full details for. See, I'm the type person like this. I'm not gonna blame somebody for something
mm,
I don't have no full identical, proof for anything that he did or whatever. I'm just gonna say this:
Mm-hmm.
this man has begun to beat down from the Lakers ever since he got there. He first year he was there, he had a breakout year. Nobody was suspecting he was off the radar. Oh, look at Kuzma. Then he ended up being the laughing stock of the team. Then he ended up being the spokesman of the team, which I never understood that in the first place. So my thing is this: they don't know. And I always said this: Kuzma's going to be just like Julius Randle, all these other players that left the Lakers, when they go to a new team, they're gonna play. And watch the typical Laker fan who really don't love the Lakers gonna be like this when he do start balling. He wasn't balling when he was playing for us. Yeah, he was. But that man, 1 minute you play him, next day you don't play him. He gets hot for 5 minutes, and then and then I see the coach of the Lakers do what Tyronn Lue do the boogie, have a good 5 minutes, Kuzma cooking, he's sitting on the bench. How a man can catch his rhythm like that? And the Lakers been so very inconsistent. I don't know what the Lakers team is. I don't know where the Lakers or with Clutch Sports. That's what my uncle told me to tell me that all the shit all the time. Are y'all the Lakers? Or y'all Clutch? He would just be joking around. But I don't know, man. I'd be happy for him to get out of there, man. Because the Lakers, I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't even get into the off season what people because most teams don't even go for their need no more. You know what I'm saying? They just want to build behind one player instead of building behind a team. That's one thing that's lost in this game. They want to build around a certain player. Okay, you want to build a certain player, but at the same time, what if that player goes down? You got to have a backup. That's where you got to build a team instead of just building one man. Give me the ball and everybody just sit out there on the 3 point line and just stand there. Just wait till no worry. I'm gonna give you the ball. Just stand there in the corner. You know what I mean? There's no sets no more, no nothing. So far as Kuzma's concerned, I ain't mad at him. Let him go. The Lakers done him no justice. I won't be mad at him at all. That's all I got.
Let me address this real quick, and then whoever else wants to go, they could go. It said, what happened with acquiring last year's sixth man of the year, and now suddenly he is trash.
they,
Uh,
I never said that.
they
Go
played him.
ahead. Yeah.
no, 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 no. It wasn't. No, that wasn't in reference to you. But I mean, that
Oh.
was an earlier comment. But
Oh. Okay.
yeah, that nigga
I'm
on
falling for
hey,
this trash.
hey,
Wow.
look, nigga, don't you say that
Mm-hmm.
about me? Nah, but nah,
Mm-hmm.
listen. Look, man. Listen, everybody doesn't have the same mental fortitude, and everybody doesn't have the same mental capacity. Like me, if there's a situation where somebody's better than me and they come in and they that person that's more talented or something like that, and they give him the keys. And I've been there like several years or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But we haven't got to the playoffs. We haven't been in contention for championships or anything like that. But that guy's resume is more better than mine. Then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna step aside and say, hey, look, hey, we'll do what's necessary for the team. And that's the reference that I made about guys like Michael Cooper, guys like Byron Scott, guys like Kurt Rambis, guys like that or whatever. Hey, they knew
Mm-hmm.
Magic, Worthy, and Kareem. They were the guys of that team or whatever, and they didn't try to step on their toes or nothing like that. Yeah, sure, when they came from other places, yeah, they were the leaders of their squad, but they knew, okay, in order for us to be in position to win championships, you need to do this role, you need to do that role, and everything. But he just does
Right.
not have that mentality.
I, I think the biggest thing that the Lakers done that was messed up is they thought they could reshuffle their roster and have kind of a different personnel and still have the same success. I know they had injuries, but a big thing with them changing the front court to a less athletic front court, that really was a big that probably was a bad decision to be made. And it in my opinion it led to them being even exposed even more when AD went down in the playoffs because your reserves were at least like Mark Gasol wasn't as athletic as McGee or Howard. and your interior defense wasn't as, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't there. I'm not saying that the Phoenix probably wouldn't have still beat them, but they might have had a better chance. But them reshuffling, that was the biggest problem I think they had. Maybe because maybe they felt like they could get away with doing that, being that they had AD and LeBron. But them not being healthy and them shuffling, reshuffling their roster and losing a veteran guard like um, Rondo, that helped them. That was very pivotal for them in the bubble. And having these young guards that were kind of inconsistent and turn the ball over, that really came to hunt them.
Wait, what? You still there, man? I think wait, what might have fell out. I think T Price might have fell out too. Um, Man, you raise up a value point, in different situations. But here's my thing on it, man. South Political, man. I guess like, I would imagine that you are, but I'm a no excuse type of individual. Uh, and also nobody put a gun to his head to sign that extension either. Nobody put a gun to his head. So you made the assumption that okay, we won the chip. I'm gonna be back next year, and now all of a sudden, well, things ain't going good for me. I'm not getting the ball. I ain't doing this, and I'm not doing that. Um, Nobody put a gun to your head to do it. You chose to do that. You put yourself in that position. Nobody else said, "Okay, hey, look, wait, what, man? You better. We're gonna put something, threaten you, and make sure." No, you made a decision to go to work and go provide for yourself and everything like that. Not anybody else. You're a grown ass man. If you wanted to leave, you had every opportunity to do that. But now, uh, let's just call it what it is. He and a couple with Schroeder and a couple with other people that weren't motivated to play with LeBron might have cost the team a championship. Now there were other things, of course. We had to take into account injuries and all this other stuff, attrition and stuff like that. But attitude does help out a lot. Your attitude makes a lot of difference for a lot of things. And with Kuzma, unfortunately, it was just a situation where he sat up there and he didn't want to make certain sacrifices.
Yo, Polo,
Yeah.
I got that intel. So check
All
me
right.
out.
Well, South
So
Solitical. I don't know if I think South Solitical fell out. I don't know what he's doing, but go ahead, man. You got it.
hey, so that 2015, 2016 when he won that MVP, obviously he was averaging his highest, which is 30 points, 30.1. And that's his highest besides this year as his highest ever. Mind you, let's go to the 3 years prior, before, what I'm saying, that, which is the 2015, 14, and 13. He was averaging from going backwards to that time, he was averaging 23.8, 24, and 22.9. Now, that's prior, them 3 years prior to his MVP. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's go past his MVP, which is the 3 years he had with KD. He had 25.3, 26.4, and 27.3. So, you telling me when the player comes to like this man now like you feel me, like even with the Clay Thompson, because his even his scoring got even improved in the concept of having another star. Like when they said, "Oh, you added too many stars, not enough ball," he made that happen. You know what I'm saying? As in, play your game and be who you are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he dropped down like probably a couple points from his MVP role. However, but just adding in the start, he did not dramatically fall down. Now, a D Wade and a Chris Bosh, right? Check me out. And let me get the Kyrie as well. Cause Kyrie, even with a LeBron, he never averaged over 26 before. His highest was last year, and he only played 20 games with Brooklyn, and that was 27. You know what I'm saying?
So, he actually, well, he went down a little bit that very next year when when KD had came, right?
Yeah.
You say because he was at 30.1, and then he went down to, you said 27.
He went down to 20. Let me get. I just had it. He went down to like 26, but each year it kept on going up. So you know that first year you always gonna have that
Yeah,
including,
you
like,
got to
we
get to
trying to
know
figure
each
each
other.
other out.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So you really look at from that first year of they coming together to that second year, and then you continue going on. And every time he kept going on, it was an increase. For example, with a Kyrie, now the thing is with a Kyrie situation, because when LeBron got there. I'm gonna tell you right now. Here we go. So when LeBron got there in 2015 to 16, right? Kyrie prior to that he was averaging 21. He was averaging 21, 20, 22. You know what I'm saying in that concept. And then when LeBron got there that first year, of course they trying to integrate with each other. That's 19. And then he came to 25, right? That was the next year. Like, okay, that's good increase, right? The next year, 24.4. Then the next year, 23.8. So it's like a decrease in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Instead of that first year trying to integrate with each other, trying to figure it out, obviously you got him still going at the highest. But the next year, oh yeah, you gotta bring them shots down. You know, LeBron got that. And another thing is LeBron got more shots attempts. Shout out to Ticket for calling this out the other day. This nigga LeBron got more shot attempts. You know what I'm saying? And the concept as in like taking more attempts at field goal attempts in general in his whole career, and then every year he got over a KD, but they calling KD a scorer. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? This man increased his teammates. Klay Thompson, another example. I'm go to Klay Thompson right now. So like when they said KD just a scorer,
Man,
no,
you all over the place.
no, I gotta get them facts, man, because these niggas out here disrespecting the
Man,
man. He
listen,
a
man.
hooper.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
that if a Kuzma slide to a Brooklyn, Kuzma would be right because you know what I'm saying. Even the Steve Nash came
yeah.
up.
You say that now on paper it look good. He might not end up being a good. We can't automatically make that assumption.
I'm just saying he would get a better opportunity. You know what I'm saying? As
How
in
do you
playing
know
his
that?
game, as in playing his game, because I seen there's certain superstars. Like I said, there's a LeBron superstar likes, which is a Luca, which is right now at Portland is a Dame Lillard because everybody who come to there is not really increasing their game. It's just really just you know playing to his strokes of how he play. You know what I'm saying? Then you got players like a KD, you got players like a Steph who allow you to be who you are. You know what I'm saying? And let you
Right.
continue playing your game and not try to hinder you in that situation. You know what I'm saying? And I'm seeing
But
with like I
but
said,
but
different.
man, but you got to be mentally strong though. Wait, man. You can't be like, okay, well, I'm in this situation, man. You just gonna have to do what you need to do. You sitting there pouting and getting all mad, frustrated, and all this other stuff, man. That's not making anything better neither.
But the fan base got to be a fans. Like you got support. Like I'm seeing a lot.
Man,
Like
fuck. Hey, look. I'm gonna tell you like this way. What when
what,
they out there, well, my mentality,
what up?
was like, man, fuck them people. Because
So,
half of them motherfuckers have it. Listen, there's some people, yeah, that, your friends, your family, and all that other stuff, you know what I'm saying? They probably rooting for you. Some of them, whether or not, some of them are rooting for you to fail, that's a whole nother story. But the majority of them fans, man, some of them guys is gambling. Some of them guys got money on the line. Some of these guys got, they got, you have endorsements and stuff like that, on the line. Some of these guys are just, let's just call it what it is. Wait, some of these people are obsessed. They have a deep obsession, with certain players and stuff. Some of these guys are, psychopaths. Some of these guys have never dribbled a ball in their life, or never even shot a ball, and never been in that type of situation. You have the jersey on of a storied franchise that has banners in the arena at Staples Center there, and once, at the Great Western Forum. You're playing in a position that very few people in this entire world get an opportunity to do. So you sitting up there pouting, being a crybaby, worried about off the court issues. The fashion stuff, man. I was just fucking around or whatever. You had the right to do what you want to do, but you know what I'm saying. Like, what is that gonna? How is that gonna impact your game? It's gonna impact your game a lot. Cause you sitting up there, you talk about, oh yeah, well, man, I'm getting frustrated. Da 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 da. Well, guess what it's doing? It's too toxic. It's just like Schroeder. Oh, man, I got 84 million. I deserve 100. Motherfucker, nigga, really in my eye, nigga, you only deserve maybe about 10. Shit, the way your ass is playing.
But Polo, but don't you agree to like a while back when KD actually said when you're around a LeBron situation, it's toxic, and this is toxic. You know what I'm saying? As in like
But
certain.
I don't. Nah, you know what? Like, okay, look, man, that right there. Okay, to a degree, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, you're there, so now you got to make the best of it. You got to make the best of the situation. You knew he was coming, and you knew he was going to be there next year. Though, wait, what? If you felt like it was so toxic, you would have never signed the daggone contract.
But you gotta realize that
You put
people.
yourself in that situation. Nobody, like I told you, nobody put no gun to your head and said, Kyle Kuzma, you better sign this contract. There wasn't no Suge Knight shit. Nigga, you made that damn decision.
And let me ask you a question: when he signed that contract, before the championship or after the championship? Because I don't
And,
remember.
nigga, it was after the chip. After they got
What
the
you ex-
chip, they,
Come on.
he signed the deal.
What you expect though? You just want a ring. You want to go back to back. Like, come on. You in the
Right,
he's
but
had
that's
it
what I'm saying. They already felt that. That's what I'm saying. Wait, what? See, they already felt that way about LeBron and it being toxic and all this other stuff. Well, if you didn't really want to play there again, then why you gonna go back up in there and then you gonna grow even more frustrated?
because you just got through going through a battle. Why would you want to say, you know what? Nah,
You know
fuck
what
this.
I'm saying? Like,
You know what I'm saying?
nobody was like, oh yeah, well, you better sign this contract or else, man. We just won a championship. Nah, nigga, what you should have did is like, oh, you should have tested, went out there, see, okay, all right, what are my other options or whatnot? You know what I'm saying? But you chose to go the other route.
Nah,
That's your fault. Now you sitting up there, looking up, pouting, oh man, that little silly face he be making, because he ain't getting his way, looking like a little lost puppy and all that shit. Man, nigga, you should be living. You should be hot. You should be like Nick Nolte and motherfucking Blue Chip throwing shit, getting mad like that you not winning and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But instead, you want to sit up there and have a nonchalant attitude. Oh, okay, just moseying along and stuff like that. Shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. Wait, what? I told you this before, and I think I told South Political. I understand why LeBron walked walked away from them. Cause nigga, if don't nobody want to win as bad as I do. Now I wouldn't have did it. Now he was wrong for walking out like he did, or whatever. He going to go get treatment or anything. So the same smoke that we hold Kawhi about him coming down there being on the bench and everything, the same smoke that we got to hold to LeBron for doing what he did.
like I
This,
said, man, I seen last year, during the regular season, the 2020 regular season. I seen, like you said, I seen a KD on the sideline, not even in the skybox with his Achilles recovery. He was still on the bench, right there supporting the Nets. Like I said, like regardless of like, I ain't hear nothing come out the Brooklyn Nets organization about KD upset with Joe Harris because he wasn't making no shots and anything like that. It's tension. Nah, the fact that LeBron can stop this. Shut it down, LeBron. Yo, nah, me, like, you know what I'm saying? Shut it down. You know these stories are circling. You can
but
stop it. He can stop
Durant
it, bro.
has had issue with teammates, bro. Westbrook. So I mean, all these players had issue with teammates. The
No, I'm
great.
just saying, like, did you hear my stats what I brought out earlier
Nah, man, I
about
was on
how
the phone.
how about all these players that play with LeBron, they actual scoring and everything else went down? Because I did run that here, but you wasn't here. I don't know.
Players,
Did you hear that?
every player is not going. If you have good players that
Hey,
go
let
on.
him let him let him read the stats to you, South Political, because I
Yeah.
think that's what we were kind of waiting on.
Okay.
All right, so the first that champion, like Steph won the MVP in 2016, which he, of course, when you win the MVP, your stats should be the best of the best. Period. Which he had averaged 30 points and you know what I'm saying, he won the MVP, but he lost in the finals. So that the following year, right? Let me get to this right quick. There we go. Go down. Because the following year, when he won the first MVP, which wasn't scoring wise, but I guess because 18. Here you go. All right, here we go. So, and let me see. All right, so in 2016, the man won, like, he averaged 30 points, right? In the prior year to that, he had averaged 23. In the year before that, 24 and 22 before that, right? That's 3 years prior to his MVP. Now, the 3 years after his MVP, the first year you get 25. So, yeah, you drop points from that, of course, from the 30. Then the next year, you added up 26. And then the next year, you added 27. And them all 3 years, that's with the KD in the situation. So, obviously, that first year is all about integration. You try and get everybody to flow and everything like that.
A lot of shit. You said, see, you playing games.
How I'm playing games.
You said his numbers. You said Steph Curry numbers went up when KD came. It ain't no reason to be doing all this shit. Did his numbers go up when KD came, like you said? Or you making shit
Listen.
up?
Can I say something? I'm gonna do Steph Curry right all the way up to his MVP. He was
What
averaging
does that got to
17.
do with his numbers
Listen,
going up with Durant came?
listen. Let me hear me out. Let me hear you. 17, the first year he came in. The second year, 18. Third year, 14. Fourth year, 22. Fifth year, 24. Sixth year, 23. The MVP year, 30. Them 3 years that he got with KD, prior to that MVP, he never averaged over 25. Never over 25. So when a superstar come on your team, yeah, you probably went down for your MVP role because you were taking the craziest
Hold
shots.
on, we ain't finna get in this goofy ass explanations you were giving.
I just get I'm
The one
just
said the
saying, when the
dude
team
numbers
come
went
together,
up
when you
when he
creating a
came.
team, when you creating a team like that, where you got a bunch of, like y'all said, super team,
No, don't try
there's
to
a lot
ease
of
the stupid
sacrifices.
shit you said. Don't try to ease it because you know that shit didn't make sense what you said.
I
Don't try
just,
to
I
ease
just,
it
what you
now.
talking about, kid? You keep cutting me off. Let me finish, and then I'm gonna let you
Because
go. Like, goddamn. Like, literally, I just told you 25, 26, 27 before the MVP, because MVP is a different than just your regular career itself. That's a special year,
what?
obviously. MVPs are special years, and every MVP everybody get is a special year. That's career, high identity, everything. And I literally just told you before his career, his MVP, and he won an MVP before that, which was 23.8. So he was averaging 23.8 when he won the MVP. And then the year before that, 24 and then 22. When the KD came on the team, and after they lost to that finals, he came through with 25. That's with another superstar like that caliber. When he was trying to sacrifice all that, they were trying to figure out how to play and everything. Then the next following year, you go higher, which is 26. And then the year after that, when you win the championship again, you can go up more, 27. So the progression is going up compared to a situation with a LeBron where, like, right here.
Where Kyrie stats
I'm gonna
actually
go to
went
D
up
Wade.
with
I'm gonna
LeBron?
go to D Wade because I'm
What
gonna be
about
respectful.
Kyrie numbers when
I'm gonna do.
production
I'm
went
gonna.
up with LeBron? But
I
you
could go.
want to kind of create a caveat to try to make a fake point that don't even really not really
What
a
you
good
talking
point.
about? It's accurate. It's accurate. Like, each year, niggas getting worse with LeBron compared to each year. Actually, they getting better with a KD. Literally, I just told you that, bro.
No.
What you mean, though? Like, prior to his MVP year, which is the first MVP, he didn't even have 25 points. He only averaged 23.9.
Bro.
And then
This
the
shit
D Wade right
this
here.
shit is
Check
not
me out.
far.
D Wade. All right, so D Wade in 2000. This is like LeBron last year before he came there, right? So D Wade before LeBron got there.
He digressed because of
Hold on.
LeBron. He
Before
was losing. He was
all
going
right,
out of his prime, bro.
I'm gonna
D
say,
Wade wasn't in his prime the last 3 years
let me.
with LeBron.
Nah, that's a lie. Nah, don't. Nah, hold
No, he
on. That's a
wasn't.
lie. Now, LeBron, 3 years prior to LeBron getting there, the last couple years, which is the year, let me see, 2000. All right, so I'm going up from 09 and 10, going up 3 years, right? So let me do it right here. I got 26.6. I got his highest, which is the year prior to, 2 years prior to LeBron coming, is 30.2, and then I got 24.6. Now I go 3 years with a LeBron. 25.5, 22.1, 21, and then LeBron had 4 years with him, 19. And right when LeBron left, he come about 21.5. The year right when he left, he came up 21.5.
Bro, that's Wade declining. The Wade in his prime averaged 25 to 28 points a game, and then he came off an MVP season. After 2011, the Wayne game was declining. He was getting injured more, and that was one of the reasons what affected some of their runs. The last finals they played in, Dwayne Wade averaged like 13, 14 points. That ain't no fucking prime Wade.
Let me go
Come
in
on,
the
man.
playoffs for you. Let me go in the playoffs because that was regular season. Let me go in the playoffs for you because you getting kind of wild right now. You disrespectful, bro. You disrespectful.
How disrespectful?
You disrespectful to Wade. First of all, decline.
Wade was
All
declining
right, yo,
after the first year.
So look, check me out. So yeah, before LeBron got there, he had 5 games, 7 games, and 4 games in the playoffs, and he was averaging 33, 29, 23. LeBron get there in the playoffs. He started his first year 24, next year 22, the next year after that 15, and the next year after that 17.
He was declining, nigga.
Nah.
Ain't nobody making this shit up to cape for LeBron.
Hell,
If
right, Kyrie,
but he was declining. After 2011, Wade never he started to decline, bro. He never reached the level that he was prior to LeBron. We already know he was an injury-riddled player. And then by the time LeBron got there, that first year he
played
playing
62 games. He played. No, hold on. This is what I'm confused at. 2012, he played 69 games. His scoring went down that year. 2013, he had 54. 2014, he had 62. 2015, the year after LeBron, this nigga had 74 games played. Like, and he was playing 30 minutes above all of those. You know what I'm saying? And his percentage. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, he was still there, and he was still declining. He was staying. He was still named All-Star. So what are you talking about? Kevin Love. Let me go to Kevin Love, bro. Cause you disrespectful, bro. You don't even man.
What the hell do you be talking about?
I just told you. You confused.
All over the place, bro.
I gave you stats.
Know that way after 2011, Wade started to decline as a player.
Always a LeBron
fan. And you can see it even in his numbers, man.
All right, what about Kevin Love?
His probably be averaging 20, 27, 27,
Can I do a Kevin Love or no? Can I do a Kevin Love or no? Can I do a Kevin Love or no?
Yeah, you can do Kevin Love, but you know what? Kevin Love playing like shit right now.
Right now, I'm not talking about right now. I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about the
even
time
after
before
LeBron, he been playing like shit. So what are you really saying?
All right, yo, look, let me get to him right quick. I know he playing like shit right now, but I'm talking about when he was playing with LeBron and before LeBron. Before LeBron, the 3 years in Minnesota, when y'all took him out of his game, 26, 18, 26.1. He got with LeBron 16.4, 16, and then 19 and 17, bro. The man lost his game. Literally 10 points. Literally 10 points, bro.
So that's
rebounds went down by 2. You know what I'm saying? Like total rebounds 3. Percentages, like his field goal percentages went down.
So it's LeBron's fault because he not producing. Okay.
No, because he taking him out of his position. He was a center. He turned to a spot 3. Right or wrong? Kevin Love taking him. Yo, let me get to the threes right here. Because that's another thing too. The attempts. Let me see right here. In Minnesota, right?
Ridiculous, bro.
Like the fact that this man
hold on. Hey, wait. Let me say this too. And then we also had to take in consideration too that he did lose. He lost some weight, and he was also transitioning his game to the perimeter too as well.
Hey,
so
I'm finna play a stupid game too.
A lot to do with it too as well.
Hey, Polo, a lot of people. Watch this. Let's play this stupid ass game. Okay, you remember when did Durant leave OKC? Guess who numbers went up? 2016, 2017 Westbrook. He started averaging a triple double, didn't he? For 3 straight years after Westbrook after Durant left. So what the fuck? What is your point, bro?
Can I respond to that?
Yo, you want to respond to that?
When you could put up stats,
You
but
gonna say you're not gonna say Durant wasn't holding his numbers down?
can I say something? Can I say something? The
Go ahead and say
value of wins, though. The value of wins added
something.
as well as just stats itself. Because when he left, the team went to a championship, the team went to a championship, the team went to the championship. Where Westbrook went, first round knockout, first round knockout, first round knockout. Come on, man. Stop.
Bro, that was the dumbest thing you could have said.
I
LeBron,
just put
at
that
that
together for
time,
you.
wait, when LeBron went to 8 straight championships. So what are you really saying? Whether his teammates, certain teammates' numbers declined or not, LeBron at that time went to 8 straight championships. So you just eat it yourself, bro. Why would you even say that? That's your worst point you could make.
What I said about KD is that he can allow a player to be themselves and they still can win. LeBron, he cannot allow a player to be themselves and he can still win.
But let's play your stupid game. Westbrook numbers went up when Durant left. So was he holding Westbrook back from getting triple doubles every year? Because we can look at the stats 2016, 2017, 31, 10, and 10. Next year, 25, 10, and 10. Next year, 22, 11, and 10. So Westbrook numbers went up after Durant left.
But where did the team go?
You hear this, Polo?
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm asking where did the team go?
Yeah,
No, like
yeah. We gotta stay on the goalpost though.
That's what I'm saying. I'm on the
we can play,
goalpost though.
We can play this game with all great players. Pippen numbers went up when Jordan left. He was the MVP candidate. Do that say Pip? You know what I'm saying?
And then you see his selfishness when he didn't want to actually put team ball in front of it. He felt like he had to do an ego thing, and it sat on the bench, and his team still won without him. So, like, even bringing the Pippen, like, what are you doing right there, bro?
You just don't get it, bro.
Nah,
you the one putting the cape on. I'm not the one putting the cape on. We can play this game with any great players. When you play around great players, somebody's numbers are going to. This is the point I'm trying to make to you. When great players form or play on teams, somebody's numbers are going to be sacrificed. Just like when Polo told you earlier. Michael Cooper probably could have been an all-star player on other teams, but not on the Showtime Lakers because he had to sacrifice certain aspects of his game.
I'm gonna go to Klay Thompson right now because his game.
Al Harper could have been all-star.
I'm gonna tell you about it. Klay Thompson right
now. He went to the Bulls and sacrificed his game to play on a better team.
Bro, that's more of a role player, bro. I'm talking about these stars.
Well, hold on. Let me say this. Wait, what? Back in the day, Ron Harper, they were looking at Ron Harper back in the day just as talented as Jordan to some degree. I'm talking about a Ron Harper that played with the was it the Clippers? Wait, what? Yeah, man, Ron Harper was that guy. But he had injury issues or whatever. But he was still a viable option. But I wouldn't say like he was gonna put up a whole lot of points because he wasn't the same Ron Harper quite then. But back in the days, Ron Harper was a guy though.
But Ron Harper had years where he scored 20 points, I think, before he came to the Bulls.
It was with Cleveland.
Yeah, with the Cavs. Yeah,
Cleveland.
This is the thing. Ron Harper used to average all these points. Ain't nobody gonna say
he played with the Clippers too, didn't he? He played with the Clippers too.
He played with Cleveland and the Clippers. He averaged 20. He averaged damn near 20 points his first 9 years in the basketball. But he went to a team and had to sacrifice his numbers. So quit this stupid shit. This shit don't just apply to LeBron, man. Y'all gotta quit this stupid shit. I'm not putting on no K for LeBron. Niggas act like
you capping, man.
When good players go to good teams, some of them have to sacrifice their numbers. Take the name aside. I done gave you 3 examples, my dude. You gonna keep caping?
I gave you a whole list.
He averaged 20 points for 8 years. Then he went to the Bulls. He averaged 7 points a game.
Is he on the same level as Steph Curry or Kyrie?
You hear this shit, Polo?
I'm asking you a question. Yes or no?
But go ahead, Sal. You got it, man. This is between y'all. Go ahead, man. Y'all cook, man. Y'all got every opportunity to cook, man.
He in the kitchen. I'm in the kitchen, but he walking out.
He done eaten himself on top of me, giving him
Can
3
you
ether.
answer the question, my man? Is
Bro,
Harper
this
the
is
same
stupid
in the
ass
same
question.
category with a Steph and a D Wade right now? That's what I'm asking you.
It doesn't matter. The
See,
point,
that's
the
what I'm
point, the
asking
point of this conversation is do players' stats decrease when they play with other great players? And we giving you Polo's giving you points. I'll give you 3 different points.
I gave you two players who actually, I gave you a player who actually increased when the superstar came on his team prior to his MVP role. That MVP season, because the MVP season
And
is
I gave you Kyrie. Kyrie numbers increased when LeBron came. So what are you saying?
right here. Got you.
Kyrie numbers got better with LeBron.
No, what? All right, I got you right now. I'm looking it up right now. Breathe. It's okay. It's gonna be all right. You can talk to me. It's gonna be all right. Just breathe. Here we go. Right here.
Y'all something else,
Nah, this like South is just doing too much tonight.
Hey, it's a trip, man.
Nah, South had about
Look,
2 cups.
LeBron came in 2014. The year prior to that,
All right, so look, I got his stuff right here. First year, 18.5. Second year, 22.5. The third year, 20.8. And now this is like, all right, now 2000. This is like his last year before LeBron came, which is 21.7. Now LeBron came his first year, 19.6. So he went down. And then he went up, and then he went right back down because the next year he had 25.2, and then
yeah,
and then actually, yeah, he only played when
his
and then
numbers.
next year he had 24.4, and that was the last year he played with LeBron.
Oh, his
No,
numbers.
actually, the last year he played with LeBron was actually 25.2.
Up to that point, he had his best season with LeBron. If you look at all the years prior, before he left, he had his best season up to that point with LeBron.
But he had a year already with LeBron, which was a 19.6. So he died.
Man, why
He died. He died.
This is the stupid shit, man.
And then he had
If
3
you
years
look,
with LeBron. Let me
them
finish.
first, he had his
year
best
he had
year
with
at
LeBron.
that point with LeBron.
The first year he had with LeBron is 21.7. The second year he had with LeBron is 19.6. So he went down. And then his last year, which is like all out year, he went 25.2.
He had his best season up to that point with LeBron on his team.
And then the one season he had with KD, he averaged 26.9.
Bro, we talking about, but up to that point, because we can't go past that. Because we can't go past that right now. Because you said players' numbers go down when they play with
The
LeBron.
first year he with LeBron, he had 21.7. The second year he had with LeBron, 19.6. That never happened with KD.
What are you talking?
That
What are you
never
talking
happened.
about?
The
Steph Curry
first year,
numbers went down when he played with KD, bro.
no, I'm saying as in when you come in together, obviously there's gonna be something as in like a situation.
What you talking
The first year they came together. You know what I'm saying? And then the second year, it
Hold on, you
increased.
see this shit? He making caveats for Durant.
No, I'm not
You
making.
don't see this shit? It's blatant.
I can go to another player. I don't even have to do just a KD. I can go with who else? A Steve Nash.
Hold on, you listening to this shit?
I ain't gonna go to Steve Nash because he's a point guard. But I can go to.
This shit is wild, man.
I just told you some truth, man. You just
but
upset.
but you're saying that every player that played with LeBron, their production went down. Is that overall what
That's
you're
what
saying?
That's
Or
what I'm saying. Like the beginning of the year, you get the best out of that best player with a LeBron, and
but
then the year
but what?
on,
But see,
you
with Kuzma, his situation is different. Those guys that you're mentioning, though, just to say this, okay? Uh, those guys that you're mentioning, they were successful. They were successful with LeBron as well, and you have to throw Kuzma in there because he was successful with LeBron as well. It's just the fact that Kuzma seems to have a little bit more problem with it, and he had his ego has been kind of sweltered because of that, and he wants to move along. The other guys, they made other sacrifices. We could talk about the stuff with Kevin Love and his mental health issues and stuff like that. We could talk about Ty Lue, having a nervous breakdown and all that other stuff. But at the end of the day, them guys chose to stay there and to be there, and that's the thing with Kuzma. Like I said, nobody put a gun to your head to make sure to sign that contract. You came off of the championship year, you felt like, okay, let's do it again. You had every opportunity to be like, nah, you know what, I'm about to bounce. Rondo went ahead and he shipped out to Atlanta. Everybody else, they went elsewhere. So we can't sit here and be like, oh yeah, well, LeBron is a total. These other players, they have brains, they have hearts, they have organs, they have activity in their limbs, they have arms, and they got legs. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's putting a gun to their head. They made that decision. Now you're right. Their production did go down and everything, but did they get the championship? So
You don't
it's
want a
kind of
chip.
like a balance beam. It's a triple.
And
It's a balance beam. You know what I'm saying? When you weigh the dope. You know what I'm saying? Well, now they got digital scale. But anyway, listen. I mean, at the end of the day, man, it's still a balance. You know what I'm saying? On both ends, man.
And
All right.
at the end of the day, all great players, when you go play with great players, somebody numbers are going to diminish. We done made various examples from
I just gave you
Durant,
very.
LeBron, the people that played with Durant, LeBron, Michael Jordan,
I
Magic,
just gave you variable
anybody, man.
scenarios of players increasing their game with a KD each year in an.
Yeah.
I didn't just say, oh,
Westbrook numbers went up after KD left. Explain that.
what happened?
Are you gonna make a caveat? I just said this for the fourth fucking time. K Westbrook numbers went up after Durant. So was LeBron holding his numbers down?
Like I said,
He
bro, I'm
started
talking about
averaging triple
playing
doubles
with
for
these
three
players.
straight years
I
after
said
Durant.
playing with these players, bro. I'm saying playing with these players, bro. That's what I
Bro,
said.
you don't get nothing, bro. What is wrong with you?
Like I said, with Kuzma, his first year, his rookie year,
And
16.1.
and,
That year
and,
he
and
averaged.
listen,
That year
hold
he
on,
averaged.
wait, what? And hold on, my bad. Listen, I forgot to mention this too. Look, I mean, you gotta look at James Harden too. For as much as we love James Harden, and everybody might love James Harden, and they kind of swept all that stuff under the rug what he did in Houston. Uh, Averaging a total dribble amount of anywhere from 60 to 90 times before you get across the timeline, and then shooting, dribbling the clock out. And you don't think that caused other teams' production and efficiency to go down? It did.
Yeah. So like for
Facts.
even for even using a Russell Westbrook, I think he eat the U on South. He ain't peak. Like he eat the U, kid. Because you by saying that, you saying the same thing about Russell Westbrook.
Wait, what is wrong with you, man? It's something
Like
wrong with you,
eat
man.
the U, bro. Because Westbrook
Something
did
really wrong with
dribble
you,
this.
bro.
He did the
I'm
same.
scared. I'm afraid for you.
Celtics Nation, man, you got anything to say in there? Yeah, I'm trying to listen.
Um, yeah, I think everybody, I think a lot of people would say like as an overall player, like KD is better than LeBron, but like um LeBron hinders some players, but I wouldn't say he hinders all of them. Like you can see during his career, he hindered he hindered even though D Wade was slowing down, he kind of hindered D Wade a little bit.
What? Okay.
Salute to you, Matt Moses. I see you in the building. Matt Moses, yeah, we talk about your Lakers, man.
Hey, this is
Salute
the
Matt
thing.
Moses.
When they put their big three together, the players' numbers went down because they great players play on team. Everybody can't have the same production, man.
Oh yeah,
Everybody, it's just not enough basketballs on the court for everybody to sustain their same numbers, bro.
oh
I don't know
yes,
why people
numbers
try
is
to
gonna
put.
be sacrificed.
Yeah, and every team, every great player that's played with other great players. Maybe even if the great players number don't sacrifice, somebody somewhere are not gonna have the same production, man.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we're not talking about Like, we're not saying you got to come in here with 30, 30, 30. We're not talking about that. The next prior year, that's what I'm saying. The next year, they numbers going down. It's not like that
Yeah,
first year.
Curry
That
numbers
first,
went down when Durant
I
came to
literally
the
just
team.
told you, bro. Before his MVP year, he never averaged 25 points. When KD got there, he averaged over 25 points,
No,
bro.
he averaged 30 in his unanimous
I
MVP. What
just
the hell are you
told you that.
talking
I
about?
just said prior. Do you know what the word prior is? I said prior to his MVP role, he never averaged 25 points. Even the first MVP he won, he never even averaged 25 points.
That's still not even a good point.
I
I don't
literally,
know why you think that's a good point,
I
bro.
told you, I literally told you, MVP. All right, Polo. So, Celtics, do an MVP season count as a special season? Yes or no? Is that a special
Yes.
season?
Yeah,
Yes.
All
but
right.
wait,
So
but wait,
you
wait,
go
wait,
back
wait.
to the regular
I'm trying
grind.
to. Okay, wait. Hold on. I'm trying to understand. Okay, he averaged 30.1 when he was unanimous, right?
Correct.
Okay, he was unanimous before Durant had came, right?
Yes, he was anonymous. Yeah.
Okay, but that very next year, you say he averaged 26.2.
Yeah.
All
And then
right. Now I will give you. I give everybody this. You know what I'm saying? You still got to develop chemistry and everything like that. But then that very next year, he averaged 27.
now I said it again, bro, because somebody was calling me. What you said?
That very next year, he averaged 27
Yes, he went
after
and he
26,
increased
right? And then after that, after the 27, how much did he average?
28.
Okay,
So he
so
was going up.
with
You know what I'm saying?
okay, so the point that you're making is that he his
The
scoring didn't really drop that much. You're saying it still kind of stayed the same, or are you
my
saying that it got better, or are you saying that it changed a little bit? Which one are you saying? Because
when you
I'm
throw
trying to understand.
all right, so like the MVP season is what it's supposed to be a special season, and then the next year you get a new integrating a superstar, not no regular role player, not no all star, a superstar in your situation. Obviously, that first year is all about, and they even admitted to themselves they were trying to feed each other off. Yo, you it's your day, or you go, and they had to really gel. But what I'm saying is the constant that as they continue to grow as a team, their numbers are continuing to grow as a team. As in, okay, this is my first year with you. I averaged 25. Next year with you, I'm getting 26. I'm getting 27. And my year after that, I'm getting 28. So I'm progressing with you. It's not that I'm losing without you. You know what I'm saying? And then when, like I said, with the LeBron in the situation with the D Wade, they was together. They was progressing, and then they
But
regressed.
Curry was, but we also got to remember too, way where there was a lot of situations that took place to where KD, who was it that got hurt out of the big four or whatever, out of Durant.
KD got hurt the first year with early like probably March after the
No,
All
but
Star break.
but there was somebody else. Was it Thompson or was it Curry? I think it was Curry or Draymond. It was one of them that got hurt, and he had to take over for in the Houston series.
Wait, I'm not talking about playoffs. I'm talking about regular season.
No, but you still have to throw that in there. Like that's the pivotal. That shit. That's when it really matters, really.
Facts.
So I mean, which one got hurt? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Do you know South Political? Or do you know Celtics Nation?
What you
Was it
talking about?
Thompson?
Last
Was
year?
it Curry? Or was it Draymond? Somebody got hurt, and KD had to take over in that series against H Town.
I think it
Nah,
was Steph.
nah. KD got hurt in the Houston series because that's when the Cavs situation happened. And then them boys stepped up and finished it. And then they played against Portland and they knocked out Portland. And then they went to the finals and they got knocked off by Kawhi. Because in the
But there
playoffs,
was
the only person who got hurt in the playoffs when they was together was KD.
I'm thinking there was somebody else that no, because there was a situation where KD or maybe they just somebody that was like did not show up that well. I think I want to say it was Curry. Like Curry had ended up getting he got sidelined or something like that, and KD was the one that had to take over, or he was kind of hobbled or something like that. I was just thinking about it. The reason why I bring that up though is the fact that KD has been put in situations where he's had to kind of, carry a load to some degree. Uh, what's it called? When you talk about Westbrook, Westbrook was put in a situation the first season. Right after that, wait, what? That's really not fair to Westbrook because he was placed in a situation where, okay, damn, he's all by himself. He was playing with Cameron Payne, all these other guys, and then he finally got Melo and he got what's it called, Paul George, and Melo and Paul George or whatnot. They did what they could do, but they were still unsuccessful in that regard. So his numbers are gonna go up quite naturally, anyways, because he's having to hold everything up. And ever since he's been on his own or whatever, he's been on a triple double tear or whatever. So maybe KD was not good for him, and maybe he wasn't good for KD or whatever. Sometimes players just don't mesh. But it wasn't. They never had any beef with each other. It really wasn't no beef. There was a situation I think where somebody had talked about it where Kobe had told Russell Westbrook, something or whatever, and then, it went off like that. Yeah, I think it was a psychological tactic. It was a psychological tactic for Westbrook to try to be that main guy. So sometimes, man, like we can't sit up here and say, "Oh yeah, that guy's production went down." Like with the Wade situation, I love D Wade. D Wade's one of my favorite shooting guards. But to sit here and say that D Wade was the same D Wade in '06 that could take over it in the finals and stuff like that, nah, he wasn't. He wasn't quite the same because of the injuries that lingered. Now, do I felt like
He
LeBron?
wasn't, but he wasn't. But in 2011, he was cooking.
But he was cooking
Who
all the way up to 13 and 14, bro.
who was
After that, I kind
D
of
Wade,
understood. Yeah, D-Wade was
in
cooking, bro.
in 2011?
He was.
yeah, he was holding the
I,
Heat down.
huh?
He was holding the Heat
Yeah,
down.
he held it down, but I mean, from a standpoint of him being that flash, that guy that he used to be. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh
But
yeah, no,
he
he
held it
wasn't that.
down. He held it down with what he held it down with what he could have because of even with the injuries that he had sustained because he's had a lot of injuries, man, a lot of them.
But hold on, he played over
Yeah,
60 games. He played 79 games that year in 2011.
Yeah,
Come on,
that
bro.
was
He
a,
wasn't injured like that, bro. He wasn't. Like I said, he that injury. Like I probably took effect after 14 because that's when it really was slowing him down. That's why in that finals against the Spurs when they got really blowed out, I would say that. But like, come on, man. Prior to
no,
that,
I was talking about before that.
that's
I,
what I'm
I
saying.
wasn't
Like,
ta- I wasn't talking about 2011 though.
no, what I'm saying is like D Wade. All right, like the Flash in '06. That's a different breed. That's out of the world
Plus,
performance that he did.
plus all them guys, there were no superstars on the team at that time. I mean, you still had Bam. You had Bam, but he was coming into his own. You had, I think, a few other guys or whatever, but nobody. I think Gordon was there. Gordon had just came there and everything, so he was working with guys that were either role players, expendables, or guys that just hadn't even came into their own yet. So of course they're gonna look at D Wade as that mega star, that star that was supposed to take over and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna say he was. Do y'all think he was a shell of himself, or do you think that he was still that D Wade of '06?
I A shell of itself. I think that's too harsh. I think probably in 2015 and after, probably after that run with the Miami Heat with LeBron, probably you could say that. But still, he was still productive in certain places. But like I said, like last time I say the peak for me, the last peak wave for me was like I said that in that 2014 championship with the Spurs. That's when I knew, yeah, it's going to end because the way the Spurs dominated and the margins of victory in each of them full games was disturbing. It was like down there 22 plus. So nobody want to talk about that shit. How you got it, like how that team got murked by the Spurs. Murked by the Spurs. Like niggas forget that 2014 finals. That shit. Niggas don't want to think about that shit. That's why you gotta give respect to the Spurs, man. Real dominant team.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm finna get into something else, but I just wanna everybody came through. This is Polo Sports Talking ENT. I'll be back, y'all, again with another one. Appreciate y'all pulling up.